Everyone, was my recommendation that the coach follow the captain. So I'm going to ask Coach Ackerman of the Vodacom Bulls if you could take it away. Please just put hands up and we'll get going. Thank you. Brendan.
Afternoon, Akers. I hope the weather in Galway is good with you. Just maybe talk about the changes in the rotation, the reasons for that, and obviously what the review showed you from last week's game.
Yeah, hello, Brendan. No, so far we're lucky. Had a good week from a weather point of view. A little bit overcast, but no real wind and no rain, so that's good. Hopefully, we'll stay like that. There's a few injury forced changes in the sense that Marco van Staren picked up a bad knock on his knee and he wasn't ready for this Friday. But I also, the plan was always for him to go back after the weekend. So he already leaving today back to South Africa. And therefore, we felt that Nama really deserves an opportunity at the Good Curry Cup, and he's trained well and played well every time he came on. JJ obviously has also done well in that first 2 weeks, and then he had his break, and also it gives us a nice line-out option. And then John Ray played really well last week, so we felt he deserved the opportunity, and then that gives Mapilo a bit of break, who played 80 minutes for that first 3 games, and now he can show his worth off the bench. On the front row, we just felt that, with the 4G, it's nice to give Gerard a bit of a break instead of playing all that minutes on this. So Alu has really trained well again and deserve an opportunity there. And then the nines, I'm keep rotating the nines. Obviously, Ambrose was out last week with getting over his concussion resting protocol, but that's why he's back in and feel he can make a difference off the bench. We all know about Handré, that may have forced the change there at 10. And then Jan got cleared over the weekend. He passed his fitness test, so he was available for selection. And again, it's great to have that experience between him and Harold, that they can share the workload. And then obviously we felt that we want that center combination again, that like we started the campaign with Jan and with David, and that gives Kainan the opportunity to play on the wing.
Also, just obviously having a review, you've watched the tape, it's moved on the weekend, you're looking forward to the next game, but it seemed the guys were a bit flat against Ulster at times, and they're very costly yellow card, obviously 3 tries in that time. But just from that, looking ahead, what were the things that you needed to fix this week?
Yeah, I mean, we still, obviously hurting about the way we performed in that second half. It was a frustrating review because we all saw the opportunities we missed in the first half, and then that second half, looking at again like at the tries they scored, just was in our own hands, that we could have and should have not been in that position, either through a little kick or a lost ball on the deck, or a loose pass, put them in that position. They didn't really work for that, and then, like I said, then obviously it cost us that we just fell flat. And that's the challenge for us, any game going to have momentum swings. Any games is going to have, you seldom going to have an 80-minute where all the momentum is with you, but it's how you deal with that. And that's the part that we must understand, that you can't make back-to-back mistakes, and then that's going to, any good team is going to score. And, when we lost the ball to then concede a yellow card, that just compounding. So that's basically boils down to it, and that we must make sure we switch on in a time in that second half when that momentum doesn't go your way, that we don't get the referee involved as well by giving him that opportunity. So that's the big thing. And then obviously, looking hard at ourselves. that that we don't have that moments of that massive drop in intensity.
Because just the last one from me. I asked Reinhard this question right at the end of his thing about just your philosophy and how you want the players to play in terms of game plan. And he said some interesting words. He said you want them to show your circus act. So maybe if you can just elaborate what that means to you and what you want to see from the players.
Yeah, we're not there yet, Brendan. I mean, this is not going to happen overnight, So I think the players is still playing, as combinations. We haven't found a settled combination through various reasons. But the second thing is myself and the coaching staff is still learning each other and, how we feed off each other. It takes time. I think any partnership, any relationship takes time between me and the players, and then also the reality is a habit doesn't overchange overnight. So that means for me to change a habit, they say you must do it a long time over and over and over. So for us to get to a brand of style that we want to play without a proper preseason together, it's going to take time. So it's difficult in a competition. You're getting the pressure of all over, the results, and you want to stay. So we're far from where we want to be. But I think what he tries to say is, what is your strength as a player? So each player's got a strength, and you want him to play to that strength, and obviously work on the areas that you're not strong in. But if that is your ability to beat players, or your ability to offload, or your ability to see space, or whatever, what is your strength? And I think that's, you look at the moment at the national side, all those players has got some form of strength. Why they're in that team, and that's what I want them to express: is use your strength and go and express yourself. But obviously, like I said, if they used to do a thing for the last 4 or 5 years, it's just not going to change overnight. You have to be patient, and you also can't force things. Otherwise, you can confuse the players. So you just want them to still be confident in what they want to do out on the field.
Thanks, Marcus. Good luck for the game.
Thank you, Brendan.
Okay, Nicholas, you've waited a long time.
Okay, thanks, Clinton, and hi, Akis. Just following on, you mentioned the different combinations you're testing. Is maybe Reinhard Ludwig and David Kriel a bit of a leadership combination that you're testing? I know Reinhard's, he captained last season, but it's been a while. What are you expecting from him? And I saw Grobies is on the bench. When Grobies comes on, is David Kriel still going to captain? How's it going to work?
Yeah, Nicholas, thanks. No, I mean, we're fortunate to have good leaders. For me at the moment, we know that Ruan Urquia is the overall captain of the team, and once he's back with us on a permanent basis and fit and ready to go, he will obviously be the captain. But at this stage, we're fortunate we've got good leaders, and with Grobies not starting, we looked at it. I want David to assist him from a leadership, as I want, obviously your game planners, your Willies and your Keegans and your Paul de Wets and Ambrose, all those guys assist the captain. But Reinhard has shown he's a good leader. He's got a lot of respect, even though he's still a young player in age. He's got a lot of respect. He's a good trainer. So and I like it if the captain is a bit closer to the referee, in those small conversations, asking him maybe a little question when there's a break or a scrum set up, or maybe a kick to touch from a penalty. It is always difficult if you've got somebody out there, 13 wing, to run in and then to have a discussion with the referee. So that's that. But obviously backing his leadership skills as well, and we'll make the decision, obviously, depending on when Johan comes on. If Reinhard is still on the field, he's only his second game back after a long layoff. But if then Johan will probably resume the captaincy. If not, then obviously David can assist. But I think I just wanted Reinhard to understand that there can be somebody that can assist him from that leadership point of view in David.
Okay, Kobus.
Dankie Clinton. Hallo Akkers.
Kobus.
Akkers is as mense span sien met 11 veranderings in die beginspan, dan se ou se eerste gedagte dat dit dalk 'n reaksie is op wat die naweek in Belfast gebeur het. Is daar tot 'n mate 'n bietjie waarheid daarin of sou dit altyd die plan gewees het om te roteer op toer?
Nee, dit is ek dink ons is dit net 'n kwessie van rotasie in die Kobus. Ek dink ons het ook gaan kyk hoe ons wil speel teen Konnig. En natuurlik jy weet waar kan ons die span die plan help, soos byvoorbeeld as ek gesê het met JJ met die lynstaane en goed, jy weet hy's 'n baie goeie lynstaan-springer. So ons het net gevoel, ons het reeds Jandre en Nama is bekend vir hulle harde werk, hulle grondspel, hulle werksverrigting en goed. So as ons jy weet byvoorbeeld as Marco nou nie beseer was nie, sal jy nie kan met al drie kon speel nie. Jy sal op sekere areas wen en sekere areas verloor, maar JJ hy was slot by ons onder 20s by die SA onder 20, so sy spring is gelykstaande aan 'n slot en weet hy's lekker vinnig, so hy gee vir ons daardie opsie en dis die manier hoe ons wil speel. Jy weet gaan baie 4 en 5 manne en goed insluit. So dis hoekom ons dit gedoen het en dan natuurlik ek wil regtig die ouens die kans gee, juis omdat ek hulle goeie, ek wil ou soos Alu, hy het regtig 'n baie goeie afseisoen gesit, hy het verskriklik baie werk ingesit, ons was regtig baie tevrede met sy vorm voor hierdie toernooi begin het, en dis hoekom die feit dat Jan Hendrik teruggekom het, toe voel ons net, ons kan hom nie nog 'n week nie speel nie, dan gaan jy in 'n derde week wat jy nie 'n speler beskikbaar het nie, of nie wedstryd fiks is nie, en so baie van die spelers wil ons dis ook 'n groot aanpassing op hulle liggame hierdie 4G, jy weet baie van die ouens was nog verskriklik seer, dis 'n kort omdraai, dis van Sondag het ons recover, moes ons travel 4 ure op die bus, 4,5 ure op die bus, en ons speel alweer Vrydag, en ons het nie 4G om op te oefen, ons oefen op 'n swaarder grasveld, so dis al sulke faktore wat hou in ag moet neem, en dan probeer jy maar van die ouens bietjie varser te kry, en dis hoekom ons mag 1 span hoe ons wil speel, en 2 ook maar daai rotasie om te kyk, kan jy energie en almal kry, en jy weet, jy moet die groep vertrou, almal oefen op dieselfde veld, almal is, jy weet, almal werk hard, almal wil 'n kans kry. Ek het nog nie vir Stedman kans gegee nie, ek het nog nie vir Cheswell weer 'n kans gegee vandat hy herstel het van sy hamstring, maar hulle oefen elke dag baie goed, jy weet, so dit is 'n realiteit, en ek wil regtig hê die ouens moet weet, ons vertrou almal.
Akkers net oor Marco, hoe ernstig is sy besering en wat se besering het hy?
Hy het 'n hout in sy knie gekry wat soos 'n lamie is, maar dit lyk asof hy sal teen volgende week reg wees indien ons hom sou wou speel, maar ek wil ons het klaar, ons het van die begin af gesê na 2 weke gaan hy terug, en dan kom Marcel het herstel van sy beserings en sy hout teen sy kop, so Marcel sal ons later in die week sal Marcel by ons wees, so dan het ons hom weer vir volgende week beskikbaar.
Dankie Akkers, sterkte.
Dankie.
Coach, thanks very much. Everybody happy?
Yep, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, Coach, best of luck Friday night.
Dankie julle. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.